Bainala, Rise of the Warrior Queen.
Long ago, of Zadzao, where the golden sun kissed the savannah and the call of the horn signaled dawn, there reigned a just and noble king, Saki Danlami. He was a ruler of wisdom, a warrior of unmatched strength, and a father deeply loved by his people. Saki Danlami had three children. Princess Nala, his eldest, fiery in spirit and sharp in mind. Princess Zara, gentle as the morning dew, loved for her kindness. Prince Jatao, the youngest, a boy with laughter that melted the hearts of the palace. The people of Zadzao adored them. Songs were sung of their beauty, bravery, and promise for the future. But beyond the kingdom walls, danger stirred. Neighboring lands fought bitterly over, yet Zadzao always prevailed, its warriors unmatched, its king undefeated. Among those who stood close to the king was his own brother, Prince Gidado. But unlike Dan Lami, whose heart was noble, Gidado's eyes burned with envy. He craved the throne. In secret, he whispered with enemies of Zadzao. He revealed the paths of the palace, the hidden gates, the guards' routines. He promised them a feast of blood if only they helped him seize the throne. And so, on the night of the great festival of harvest, while drum thundered and maiden danced, treachery fell upon Zadzal. Enemies stormed the palace, armed with fire and blade. They knew where to strike, for Gidado had shown them. Saki Danlami rose to defend his people, his sword flashing like him. His guards fought valiantly, but they were outnumbered. Before the night ended, the king was slain, his queen, his gentle Zara, and little Jatao too were cut down. Only Nala, wounded and bleeding, survived. Saved by Yakubu, the king's most loyal guard, she was carried into the wilderness under the cloak of night. Behind them, Zadzal burned, and upon the throne sat the traitor, Saki Gidado, crowned with stolen blood. For years, Princess Nala wandered in hiding. Her wounds healed, but her heart remained scarred. She trained in the art of war among nomadic lands who found her near death. She learned the spear from the Tuareg, the bow from hunters of the forest, the oars from hunters of the forest, the oars from Fulani riders. Her body grew strong, her spirit unyielding, but she also learned wisdom, how to lead, how to endure, how to be more than just a fighter. And in her dreams, her father's voice whispered, Nala, the throne is your destiny. Zadzao awaits a true queen. When the years ripened and Nala's name spread like desert fire, she returned, no longer the fragile princess of yesterday. She came as a warrior queen, clad in leather armor, her hair bound with cowrie shells, her horse black as night. At her side rode an army of those who believed in her cause, exiled warriors of Zadzao, desert raiders, and young men and women who hungered for justice. Word spread. The people of Zadzao welcomed her. One dawn, the horns of war sounded again in Zadzao. Gidado marched out with his men, laughing at the thought of facing the niece he thought had perished. But when the dust of hooves cleared, he saw her, Princess Nala, spear in hand, eyes blazing like fire. The battle was fierce. Arrows rained, swords clashed, drums of war thundered. Nala fought at the front, her spear striking true. She moved like the wind, fierce as the lioness of the savannah. At last, she came face to face with Gidado. Uncle, she spat, your hands are red with the blood of my father, my mother, my sibling. Today, justice finds you. Their duel shook the field, but the strength of truth was greater than the weight of treachery. With one final strike, Nala's spear pierced his chest. The betrayer fell. The people cheered. The kingdom wept tears of relief. Nala was crowned Saranya Nala of Zadzao. She ruled with justice, fierceness, and wisdom, restoring her father's honor. Songs were sung of her bravery, tales passed from lips to lip. She was a princess once lost, but rose a queen. She was a girl once wounded, but returned as a lioness. She was Nala, the warrior queen of Zatzau, and so her name lived forever in the annals of the northern kingdoms.